Well, hello everyone and welcome to this Edpuzzle Live, Edpuzzle for everyone. It's been a while since the last one, so hello everybody and welcome. Manny, how are you? Super Manny here.
I am just back from conference. I'm tired, but I'm very excited to be here. This is one of my first EMEA conference sessions, live sessions. So love me some rapid fires. It was gonna be fast, 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 but you're gonna love it.
Yes, so we have here four amazing presenters who are also some of our ambassadors, four of the 50 ambassadors. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. But in the meantime, please, everybody who is joining us, introduce yourself on the chat. Let us know where you are connected from, what you teach. We want to get to know you a little bit more. And yes, I'm gonna introduce our amazing guests. First, we have Mohamed. Hello.
Hello, Jesus. Hello, how are you? Hello, guys. I am Mohamed. I am from Egypt. I am a teacher of English as a teacher as a second language. I'm teaching at the primary level. I'm
Oh,
also an Edpuzzle ambassador.
awesome. Thank you so much, Mohamed. We
Thank you.
thank you so much for being here. Then we also have Tamir. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tamer Aldemerdash. I'm an English teacher also. I have been working as an English teacher since 2001. I'm from Egypt. I'm working now in Saudi Arabia.
Awesome.
I'm an Edpuzzle ambassador. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tamir. We also have our super Claudia here.
Hi everyone. Greetings from Italy. Super Claudia at the check, at the ready. Super ready to mingle. Super Edpuzzle ambassador and very proud of it. Mel, your turn.
I love it.
Okay, I'm not, so like next level like Claudia. But anyway, hi everyone. My name is Mel. So I'm Australian, but I'm based in Malawi. So I teach IB, MIP, and DP mathematics here. And I'm also, an ambassador for Edpuzzle. Nice to meet you all.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're gonna wait just one more minute until I think teachers are still connecting. Again, thank you everyone for introducing yourself on the chat. We see some familiar names, Mame, Michael, Corinne, Asnaya. We have many people. Ilgis, who
Armenia,
is always
Ukraine.
in all the events. Again, as a reminder, as Manny was saying, this is a rapid fire, so our four presenters are gonna be sharing different uses of Edpuzzle, how they use Edpuzzle in their own classes, and it's gonna take around 5-6 minutes a person. If not, Manny is gonna be ready there with his 1 minute
Yeah,
sign.
1 minute. I mean, it is crack-a-lacking, honey, okay?
And
So
don't worry about the presentation. Everything that they are sharing, we're gonna share it with you at the end of the webinar with our typical digital swag, where you are gonna find their social media. So in case you have further questions, you can reach out to them. Also, I don't know if we have introduced ourselves. My name is Jesus, and I'm part of the community team. And Manny is also part of the community team. Manny, do you wanna say anything about you?
no, just I'm in the US, first grade teacher, so Hot Mess Express, and I think we should be ready to get crack-a-lacking.
Yes, we also have
Yes.
Majo, who is also part of the community
Oh,
team,
on the chat.
all
There we
the
go.
way from Mexico, and today she's gonna be helping us on the chat. And I think we are ready. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's
Awesome.
get
So
to
Super
our
it.
ready,
first
super
speaker
ready.
is gonna be Mohamed. So Mohamed, all yours. You can start sharing when you are ready.
Okay. Is it clear now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Uh, Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to talk about enhancing reading skills and pronunciation with Edpuzzle. First of all, we will have the table of contents. First, we have recording students' responses with audio or video in Edpuzzle. How do students record their responses? Benefits of self-learning with Edpuzzle. Recording students' responses with audio or video in Edpuzzle, especially in primary level. As you know, correcting pronunciation mistakes at the primary level is very necessary because it lays the foundation for clear and effective communication. Young learners are at the stage where their language skills are developing rapidly, and the early corrections help preventing the formation of incorrect speech habits. Edpuzzle allows students to record their responses using audio or video as a part of their learning activities. This helps improve their speaking and communication skills. Also, teachers can create interactive lessons where students speak or read aloud. Then they can submit their recordings for review or feedback. Now, how do students record their responses? We Edpuzzle give us many solutions for that. First, we can use audio responses questions. You can add a question in the video asking students to record their pronunciation or reading aloud, then submit their recordings for feedback. This allows teachers to assess students' pronunciation and reading skills while providing personalized guidance for improvement. Additionally, integrating speech recognition for feedback tools can offer instant suggestion to help students refine their speaking abilities. Video response questions. Students can record themselves while reading or speaking, um, helping teachers assess their pronunciation and language skills. We can do a students project and ask students to record themselves or upload the target video. This practice allows educators to provide individualized feedback and track progresses over time and identify specific areas for improvement. Additionally, students can compare their recordings to model pronunciation, fostering self-assessment and confidence in their speaking abilities. Integrating this approach into interactive lesson enhances engagement and supports language development in more personalized and effective manner. The third one is retry option. This option Edpuzzle allows students to re-record their responses until they are satisfied with their performance. The last one is instant feedback. Teachers can send a written, or sorry, audio, written or audio feedback to help students to improve by correcting mistakes and offering personalized transition for better pronunciation. This feedback can include specific examples, pronunciation tips, and encouragement to boost students' confidence. By using audio feedback, teacher can demonstrate correct pronunciation and intonation, making it easier for students to understand and apply the corrections. This motivates students to refine their speaking and reading skills over time. We can don't forget to visit Edpuzzle Help Center on this link to know more about all of these features. What about the benefits of self-learning with Edpuzzle? First, it improves independence and self-learning. Students can learn at their own pace, reducing anxiety about speaking in front of others. They can listen to correct examples before recording their responses, helping them learn step by step. Second, it builds confidence. When students get used to hear their own voices and practicing regularly, they gain more confidence in speaking. It also uh, uh, personalized feedback helps them improve without feeling embarrassed in front of other classmates. The next is correcting mistakes and improve pronunciation. Edpuzzle allows students to compare the recording with the original audio, helping them identify and correct errors. Teachers also can give individual guidance to fix pronunciation problems. What about enhancing and understanding comprehension? Video responses help assess to body language and facial expressions, improving overall communication skills. Audio questions encourage students to focus more on the details of spoken and written text. If you want to look for something or on a tool to make all of these, Edpuzzle creates a great self-learning environment where students can improve their reading and speaking skills with personal guidance for teachers. Using audio and video recordings allows students to track their progress over time, making learning more engaging and effective. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mohamed. Everybody was commenting and discussing on the chat, and everybody agrees that having the option that the students can answer questions with an audio is a big point, a big change.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Next is Tamir. Are you ready, Tamir?
Yeah, sure, inshallah, ready, busy.
Awesome.
Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
Okay.
start. We're running late.
Okay. Mm. Is it clear now?
It is, Tamir. All
Okay.
clear.
Today, we'll talk about how to turn our lessons into adventure with Edpuzzle. How to turn our videos from ordinary videos to adventure videos or competition videos. Okay. Imagine this: your students walk into class, and instead of a usual lesson, they get a mission. Okay. Not just an mission, but a secret adventure they must complete to uncover knowledge. Okay. Today, I can say to them, today I'll show you how to turn an ordinary video into an exciting mission-based learning experience using Edpuzzle. Ready? Let's dive in. This is our introduction to our section, inshallah. Table of contents. Why gamification works in our classrooms. How to create a mission video. Real classroom impact. Try it yourself, and our conclusion. Okay, first of all, why gamification works in our classroom? This is an important question we should ask it to ourselves. Okay, kids love games, right? When they are playing, they're focusing, engaged, and willing to take our challenges. So why not bring that same excitement into learning? With Edpuzzle, we can transform passive videos watching into an interactive adventure where students participate, think, and solve problems, and they learn. And the best part, it's easy, fun, and requires zero tech experience. So our example today, we'll talk about the life cycle of a plant. Okay. For example, I can say to our students, let's go on a mission together. Imagine you are teaching the life cycle of a plant to your elementary students. And instead of saying, open your textbooks and on page blah, 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 you can say, today we are a scientists. You are scientists on a top secret mission. Your goal to unlock the mystery of how plants grow. But be careful. You can only proceed if you answer questions correctly. Now let's see this in action. Okay, I already designed a video for this example, and I'll show it to you, inshallah. How to create a mission video? How to create it? Okay. Choose a video. This is number one. Pick a short video, engaging video from YouTube, National Geographic, or even you upload your own, as I did. Step two, add in interactive checkpoints, insert multiple choice questions, open-ended reflections, or voice notes where students get clues to progress in their missions. Step three, set the challenge. Set the challenge, make it feel like a game. not an ordinary lesson. Announce that only those who complete the mission unlock the final mystery. Okay. How this real classroom impact? So why do this work? Because the students love challenges. Instead of saying, watch this video and take notes, you are saying your mission to unlock the secret hidden inside this video. Suddenly, engagement rockets. They thinking critically, predicting answers, and saying motivated to win the challenge. Okay, so I'll show you now how I did it on Edpuzzle website and how to engage our students in this mission now. Give me one second. Job sharing. Okay, we'll do
You have about 2 minutes and a half.
Okay. Quickly. I did it. I did here. This is our video. I prepared it already. Okay. This is our plant life cycle. We will start with a note. Can you do it? Okay. Let's start. Okay. This is our note to motivate them to do the challenge. Okay. The first stage is what is the best type of soil for a seed, and give them 3 choices, multiple choices to answer them. Okay. Next. Stage 2, your seed is ready to spread out, and I gave them, you can choose from salt water or fresh water. Okay. And I can give them feedback to motivate them more to end or finish this challenge. Okay. The third one, why do plants need sunlight, and do it. Okay. Stage 5, flowering. Flower appears. They help create new seeds. What part of the plant carries water from the roots, and so on. Complete our challenge. Every challenge needs feedback. Okay. Final need, seeds. How do seeds travel to grow new plants? Okay. How do seeds travel to grow new plants, and we can do it. The best or the important point in our video come now in this note. Okay, share your own plant life cycle on your Edpuzzle account. So I asked the students to make their own project on their Edpuzzle accounts, to share it, or to share them their projects with me in my account. And this is very important to engage the students in our learning process. It's very, very important. Okay. This is the last step here. And the last thing to say that now it's your turn. I talk to the teachers. It's your turn. Choose a topic and try to convert it to a mission, not an ordinary lesson. This will be very, very useful for our teachers. And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you very much.
Wow,
Thank you
that
so
was
much.
perfect timing. Yes.
Thank you.
It was like a cycle, because you started with like teaching the students with modeling how to use that puzzle, and then you give them a project at the end so they can do the video for you. That is like drop the mic. Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, we have good news for those who like integrating gamification with Edpuzzle, because we have new feature coming, and the first one is going to be quizzes. So I think integrating quizzes into the Edpuzzle is going to make gamification even more interesting and more even cooler. So we have to be creative when we have it. All right, so our next speaker is going to be Claudia.
Super Claudia.
Yes, I'll try to share. So can you please tell me if you don't see any unicorn, but you see my screen?
We see your presentation.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Presentation.
So let's start the rapid fire, you guys. So are you ready? Today, so I'm trying to, let me have a look how to, drama. So let me have a look. How can I? This with me, I opened something that I shouldn't have opened. Okay, so if I do like that, is that working? Yes,
Yes.
Yep, it
working.
works.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm just bread and butter with Zoom, so I have to learn. Sorry about that. Okay, as You know, I'm from Osta Valley, I'm from Italy, and of course, I'm an ambassador, I told you before. Today, we're going to talk about best practices tailored for secondary school students, blending interactivity, motivation, and assessment. And in the specific, we're going to talk how to maximize engagement, improve comprehension and retention, encourage accountability and autonomy, and my favorite, up smashing for deeper learning. So, as to maximize engagement, guys, make it student-centered. Let students create their own Edpuzzle videos as a project-based learning activity. They can annotate, add quizzes, and explain concepts in their own word. Use real-world content. The second tip, in my opinion, is essential. We need to select videos that connect with student interests and current events. Platforms like YouTube, TED, National Geographic work well. Not happy with this platform? You can create your own video. Or even better, you make your students create the video and then you make it interactive. How cool is that? Oh my God, so excited. Anyway, and then you can gamify learning by setting up challenges where students earn badges or points for completing a puzzle on time and with accuracy. As to improve comprehension and retention, my first tip is to scaffold questions. Start with simple recall questions and gradually move to higher order thinking skills like analysis and evaluation. Use open-ended questions. Encourage critical thinking instead of just multiple choice recall. And then another very important thing, activate prior knowledge. Add a quick introductory question before the video to engage students with what they already know. Super important. Third point, encourage accountability and autonomy. Use Edpuzzle prevent skipping feature. Ensure students to watch the full video and interact with the content. Diversify instruction. Assign different Edpuzzle based on student levels, allowing personalized learning. And of course, encourage self-paced learning. That is to say, use Edpuzzle as an asynchronous tool for flipped classroom strategies. Mel is going to talk about that in a second. And that's very, very important for me because no one is left behind. Super inclusive, super challenging, but also amazing. So amazingness in a bottle. Amazing, amazing. All right. And then my favorite, up smashing, because you know, Edpuzzle is fantastic, but Edpuzzle in up smashing, it's even better. For example, here I've got an example and I created a warm-up activity to introduce my real world scenario video. So crossword puzzle at the very beginning, deepen our learning and accustom our students to speaking activities with another extra exercise that is embedded in a puzzle with another app. And last but not least, a mind map that is developed to create the best book review ever. So, in order to diversify learning and focus on the different intelligence with different tools, we can achieve student potential with Edpuzzle and with other apps that will help us learning and our student learning. And us, to be honest, we're going to be happier and happier because we will know that they will achieve their potential. So, yeah. As for resources, I'm going to give you my two specific resources that I use in this presentation. That is to say, at the bookshop, that is a real life scenario. We have a bookseller that advises a customer on how, on which book he or she should buy. So super amazing and real. And the last one is a science lab in the video. Can you imagine? You basically create a video with your students in a science lab and then you tell them, okay, can you replicate like Tamir did with the seed thing? Can you replicate that with your own video? And we give students the power to achieve their potential. And that's it. I'm done. Thank you very much. If you got any questions, here are my links, and I'm pretty sure Jesus is going to share everything with you later. Thank you so much for your attention.
That was awesome, Claudia. To be honest, I didn't think you were gonna be able to speak about all of that in 5 minutes, but
There
you
you
did
go.
great.
There you go. Italian, talk too much, but very, very speed. So, you know. So now, problem, I have to like, oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm trying to, let's,
If not, I
Jesús,
can do
do
it.
your
I can do it.
magic. Do your magic. Do your magic. Thank you.
Well, Mel can
There
take
you
over. Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay, let's
All
hope
right,
that
Mel.
I can share mine. Let me know. You got it?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Woohoo! Okay, here we go. I don't know how I can follow Claudia. I mean, like she was next level with everything, but here we are. Lucky last. So, okay, welcome to my rapid fire. Hopefully it will be fast enough so we can catch up on whatever time that Manny's like stressed about right now. So let's go. Okay, so welcome. Okay, you already know who I am, so let's just skip that. So here we go. So my table of contents today, going to talk about flipping, as Claudia already told you, and playlists, which are epic, and then how I use it for reviewing and, you know, questions. Yes. So remember, this is about how I use it in my class, and maybe it applies to you, maybe it doesn't, but hopefully you learn something. That is the goal. Okay, so here we go, flipping. So what is flipping? Yeah, so this is my grade 8 class. Of course, I blurred out the names because, you know, privacy. My grade 8s will probably be like, excuse me, miss, what are you doing? So anyway, so every week, my grade 8s, basically on every Monday, they have homework from me, which is an Edpuzzle. And then the next time I see them is on a Wednesday. So on that Monday, I assign a quick Edpuzzle, maximum 5 minutes long, maybe 3 minutes, that sort of introduces something that I'm planning to go like talk about on Wednesday. So I can see from this very short video and how they have responded to the questions, as in like, how should I proceed for the next class? So just to see, okay, do they understand what's going on? Do they have any questions? Are they like, oh, this is so easy and awesome? And I can pinpoint from every single kid, you know, about like how they're going, how much assistance they need, etc. So flipping is cool. Yes. And another way that I flip is also using playlists. So, you know, like on YouTube, right? You have playlists, you know, you have like this epic playlist with like 100 songs from like the best of the 90s or something like that. Well, you can also make your own playlist in Edpuzzle about how to use your calculator. Yes, you know. So I teach, you know, grade 7 to 12, and this is an example from my DP class. And I use it for them to try to learn, for example, how to use the graphing display calculator. So there's like a few things there that like, oh, this is new. It's hard, like teaching that in class is hard. You know, you got that calculator in your hand, like you press this button now, you know, it's hard. But then they could watch like a series of 4 videos, short videos about how to use some basics of the calculator, which is cool. And then also because grade 11s, okay, they're new to DP. It's like grade 11s, like, ooh, what's this? But some of the stuff they did, you know, back in the days from grade 8 to 10. So I made little playlists on things that they did back in the day and see how much they remember, give them a bit of a refresher. But the thing with playlists is that you don't have to assign like 5 videos, you know, you're just assigning one playlist and they just work their way through the playlist, which I think is epic. Yeah. Okay. So how else do I use playlists? Yes, I can't stop talking about playlists because, you know, they're so cool. Keys. So as a maths teacher and also as any other teacher, basically after I assign a test and they're done it and they're like, okay, so now I need to go through the test. So another way to do this, instead of doing it in class in front of everyone, which sometimes they're just like, yeah, I got this question right, so let's move on. I make like a playlist for them with the mark scheme of the different questions. So they can go and watch it in their own time and go over whichever questions it is that they're stuck on, which the kids have really appreciated. So I can also see like whether they're stuck on something, they'd like me to explain it a bit more detail, but they have just said that this has been amazing, like a game changer for them. And also if you're like, oh, kids are trying to prepare for a test, okay, like, oh, how can I prepare for this? You've got all these resources. What can I do? So sometimes we have like a review sheet or something like that. And I put it into an Edpuzzle and I record like different parts of that review sheet just to see if they understand what's going on. So I might lead some parts of a question, be like, oh yes, so this person did this. Is that correct? Should they have done this? What should they have done? You know? And so it sort of gets them to start thinking about, do they actually know what to do for this particular question or not? Yeah. And you can also, I did this special class thing, which is like an optional thing. So let's just say you're connected to Google Classroom. So all my classes are linked to Google Classroom, but I have this group of kids that really need extra assistance. So I created a new special class where kids can just join. They don't need to be attached to the Google Classroom just for the extra review. And they were like, and a few of them, you can see there were 8 new answers there. Okay. Some kids actually did use it and they appreciated it. Okay. And yes, last thing is just keep them thinking. Okay, so all the presenters today, they've also shared about the different types of questions there are, how students can respond. You know, don't just have, you know, you have got a thing at the start and at the end. No. Keep them engaged. Okay, keep them like trying to think and like engage with things as they go along. So whether it's a note, multiple choice questions, open questions, a reflection at the end, predicting what's going to happen next, any of those things. Okay. And yes, those are all my contact details, but they'll be shared with you by Jesus. And thank you very much. And sorry it went too long. Bye.
That was not long. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. You should be my math teacher that I needed to go back and watch the video over and over and over again because I'm like, wait, how was this? Just go in the back and refresh the memory. Yeah, that's great. Alrighty.
Yeah, that
So
was amazing. We had like, I don't know how many great ideas in 22 minutes or something like that that you guys shared. So thank you so much. I'm gonna share now on the chat the digital swag. Some people were asking on the chat if they can get the recording. Yes, you will be receiving an email with the recording. If you stay most of the webinar, you will also get a certificate, and also it will be available too on YouTube in a couple of days, 3-4 days, and we will let you know. So I'm sharing the digital swag right now on the chat, and with that you will have access to all the social media platforms for our speakers today and also their presentation. So in case you have any questions or you want to reach out to them, you can do it through social media, and you will also find Edpuzzle social media accounts. What else, Manny? I think we are...
the Facebook. Here is the Facebook community. See, I'm paying attention.
You are. Good job. I forgot about that. Yes, this is our open Facebook community, and there we share with each other. When teachers have questions, they can pop a question there in that group. Also, like today, teachers share their best practices on when we have a great webinar like this one. We let you know so you don't miss it. So please feel free to join our community group, but please answer the security questions so we can accept you in the group. And with that, we wanted to say first, thank you so much to our great guests. Thank you, Mohamed, Tamir, Claudia,
Thank
and
you.
Mel.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you so much.
awesome. And thank you so much to everyone who was here. Everyone was participating on the chat, so we love when that happens. Manny, I will leave you to close this.
Yeah, no, I mean, I keep saying the participants were not leaving; they were just keep coming. This is great. So like short, simple, just inspiring the masses, like sharing their shine for all our ambassadors. And I think that's it. We're gonna honor people's time. We were in over 3 minutes, but this was really good. I was like paying attention to what you guys were saying. Love learning from the community. So that's all we have, and we will see you on the next one. Dulu, bye.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.